Hi, this is Sri, Executive Editor, CIO Asia, here at CIO Conference 2017. Joining me today is Michael Evans, Managing Director, Dell Boomi, Asia Pacific and Japan. We're here to discuss today what barriers you might face in cloud integration and infrastructure. And along the way, we hope to discuss how you could build a business case for this, and how you can position your company to fully exploit the potential this represents. So Michael, from the conversations we've had this morning and at the conference, can you tell me what you feel are the barriers to cloud integration and infrastructure?
Yes, certainly. I think there's generally a lack of awareness about the actual tools and capabilities that are currently in the marketplace today to help organisations with those challenges. Right. And secondly, I think there's a certain level of maturity on offer by vendors like Dell Boomi in being able to satisfy all the different security and data sovereignty concerns that most businesses have for adopting this type of technology.
Right. So you clearly say that many of the participants you've spoken to have an interest but possibly feel that it's too early for them?
I think there's a range of different opinions on that topic, and it really depends on where an organisation is at in its own transformational journey.
Right.
Some organisations have made a certain jump towards adopting cloud infrastructure as part of their portfolio. Others are looking at innovating right out at the application level by adopting best-of-breed cloud applications. And there's a range of organisations that are struggling with the challenge of trying to have some of their legacy on-premise applications that have moved to public cloud infrastructure, and best-of-breed cloud applications. How do they get them to participate and coordinate certain business processes right across the organisation?
So Michael, that sounds like a daunting challenge. How would you advise companies who wanted to pursue this to make a business case for it?
Yeah, good question. And the business case for any organisation involved in digital transformation is different. Right. Obviously, cost is always a factor, and I'd really encourage organisations to investigate how platforms as a service change the economics of actually delivering things like integration services. Right. And I'd also encourage them to test what integration platforms as a service can deliver, because they certainly deliver a different time to value right. equation for most organisations. So if you can deliver integration and coordinate your essential IT assets faster with a different value proposition, then obviously the business case stands on its own two.
Right. So given that most of the companies would have limited resources and their own internal challenges with adopting something like cloud integration, how would you suggest they put themselves in a position to take advantage of this?
Yeah, the power of cloud and some of the more modern technologies that are more orientated towards what we call citizen-centric integration, or more point-and-click Visual Studio type development, mean that some of that complexity is absolved away. It means that you don't need large teams of developers to run these types of platforms. They can be readily adopted in most organisations with a much broader range of skills. So we think there's a real economy of skill for most organisations in adopting this technology.
Right. So Michael, how would you propose a company take the next step in cloud integration?
Yeah, so one of the powers of cloud technology is inherent in it is ability to get started quite quickly and test out some of your assumptions. Right. So I'd really encourage any organisation to put themselves in a position where they are trialling via a proof of value or proof of concept some of their assumptions about how this technology can help their business. It's very, very quick to get involved in a cloud integration type project. And very quickly to test some of your assumptions about it.
Okay. Well, thank you again, Michael, for joining us today.
Thank you very much for your time.